Hey guys, it's me. I just wanted to do a little short video. It has to be short because I don't have a lot of time. I need to take a shower and it's kind of late. At least it's late for me because I have to get up at 7:30 in the morning to go work at my temp job. So I did want to record a little video though. I want to talk about the plans that I have for this channel because I have so many plans that I want to do. I have so many ideas for vlogs and things to do in the future. And one of the things that I would really love to do, but that right now I don't have the I don't have the equipment, I don't have the resources. I just don't have the resources at all to do is I would love to do short films. Um, I'm a writer anyway, and I like to write, but filming vlogs has kind of made me think that maybe I could also write and film some short little films, and that's something I would really like to do one day, but I know that it's not going to be something that I can do right now. But it is something I would like to do in the future. Another thing that I would like to do in the future, hold on, let me flip to the proper place in my little planner. Well, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of different kinds of videos about my life. I'm going to have more videos about asexuality, which at this point I think I posted one about asexuality. I'm really bad. I just record videos whenever I feel like it, and then eventually I get around to editing them and posting them whenever I need a video. And I shouldn't do it that way. I should, like, every week I should have a topic for a video that I want to do. But hopefully I'm gonna get there in the future. I have a shit ton of videos that I have filmed, most of which I think will never actually get posted because at this point they're so behind the times of what's happening in my life that they're not even relevant, that there's no point in posting them. But I'm gonna change that. I'm going to try and get on a weekly schedule where, every week I have a topic and I film it maybe Monday or Tuesday, edit over Wednesday and Thursday, and post on Friday. Or maybe I'll do that a little different. But that's kind of the way I'm thinking of it. Sorry. That's the way I'm thinking of it right now, is doing it that way. And that way I would end up with 4 videos a month, and that would be great. That would be way more than what I promised for my Patreon. I'm working on, I can't believe I'm working on poetry again. I haven't written poetry in forever, but anyway, that's a separate post. This is supposed to be mostly about videos I'm gonna post. And I'll do a separate video about the other things that I want to do for my Patreon, like future things for Patreon, which I have a lot of plans for Patreon patrons too. Anyway, I want to film more videos about asexuality. I'm going to have videos about just my life, about school, about moving, about my friends, and maybe some other topics, some controversial topics that aren't really like my life, but that are important to me. Topics that I feel really shouldn't even be controversial, but are. And I also want to do topics. I have several topics written down here in my little book, my planner, that you've seen before in a different video, but I have really started to use it. I've really started to use it. I'm proud of myself because I'm using it as my Patreon planner. So everything that I need to do for the month to meet the goals, to just meet the goals that I set for my Patreon, and goes in here. And if I do something more than that, then that's great. And I have been, almost since I started the Patreon, I have done more than I set out to do. I thought I was requiring a lot of myself just by requiring what I was requiring, but I found, especially the vlogs, because I enjoy them so much that I just start filming myself all the time now, and which is not necessarily a good thing, because like I said, most of the videos will probably end up never being posted. So I need to stop the spontaneous vlog recording. Oh gosh, I heard this beeping, and y'all can't hear it because it's not going to be picked up by the iPhone, but it's the dishwasher going on in the kitchen. So okay, so yes, I have a lot of like pagan topics that I want to talk about because I am pagan and it is an important part of my life. I'm not going to talk about my personal path because that's the topic for my blog on paganbloggers.com. You can find me on paganbloggers.com /Celestine Knox, and that is my that's the blog where I talk about my personal path. If you want my blog where I just talk about general pagan things, that's at CelestineKnox.wordpress.com. But I'm also going to talk about pagan things in my vlogs because I'm finding this to be, I mean, I still love writing, but I'm finding this to be a very vlogging is an instant gratification thing, I think, even though it's not really instant, because once I film a video I still have to edit it and I still have to post it. But it's still like I'm a writer, but I have a hard time writing. I have a hard time getting what I'm feeling out these days. Like, it didn't used to be that way, but I have a hard time with it now, and I can do a vlog on that because I also, like, that's going to be part of what I'm going to do. I'm going to do writing vlogs. My writing blog you can actually now find on my Patreon because I'm putting my writing posts on Patreon. You can find old writing posts at slynhunt.wordpress.com. That's where I was having my writing blog, but I wanted to have regular blog posts on the Patreon, and for whatever reason the writing blog just seemed the best candidate for that. So that's where you can find my blogs on writing, but I will also talk about writing here on this channel in a vlogs. So that's kind of what I'm doing. This has already been longer than I wanted it to be. It's almost 8 minutes at this point. But that's kind of where I'm going with this channel. And I haven't said everything that I want to do because some things that I'm thinking of may not even be useful. They may not even, like, I'm not even sure that people would want that. I'm not even sure people would find that to be something that I can give them, which maybe I can, maybe I can't. But also some of the things that I want to do require me to have actual viewers, and at this point I don't actually have any viewers. I'm just kind of speaking into the ether, which is fine. I'm kind of hoping that one day people find my videos and start watching and enjoy them. But I don't really need people to be watching them because I don't even think the 4 patrons that I have on my Patreon are actually watching these videos. So, I mean, if you are, hey, if y'all are watching and you see this, that's great. Thank you so much. Thank you for actually watching what I'm putting out there. But I think right now the 4 patrons that I have they're my friends, and they're being helpful, and they want to help, and that's great, and I love them for that. I love y'all so much for that. So anyway, and now it's almost 9 minutes, so I'm gonna say goodnight for now, and you know, maybe I will next week I'll do a different vlog. So still need an outro. Bye.